Hey YouTube, how are you? So if you're like me, when you went vegan, you cleaned out your pantry, your refrigerator, you went through your closets, you went through your cosmetics and your cleaning products and you checked everything out, you thought you were good to go, but then you're cleaning something out like I did, an attic, and I found this. This is my old flute from when I was in elementary school. And the first thing I noticed is that the case and the handle are both leather. And the second thing I noticed was that inside each of these little things is a pad, which turns out to be leather. So it got me interested in what other musical instruments might contain animal products, and it turns out that it's a lot. So pianos contain leather straps or felt pads, string instruments, all the woodwinds have the same deal as the flute. They have those little leather or felt pads. So, as somebody pointed out, how deep does this rabbit hole go? And the answer is really, really deep. And I could probably make a series of videos that never ends about all the hidden animal products that there are out there. But what I think is the most effective form of vegan advocacy and the fastest way to get a vegan world that we all want is to focus on people's plates. Focus on what's going into their mouths. They have the ability to practice this 3 times a day, and all the other products, I feel, well, maybe not all, most, will fall by the wayside when they don't have a ready source of all this stuff, all of these animal products that are out there. And also, if people clean up their diet, stop eating animal carcasses, it does something to the brain. It makes you more aware of what's going on, more aware of your actions, more compassionate, and then I think people will see that, yeah, that fur coat, that leather jacket, that is wrong, and we'll do something about it. But I don't think that our focus should really be talking to people about their fur. I don't think that's an effective means of getting people to become vegan. It might be an effective means of getting them to not wear fur. But in terms of being vegan, I think the quickest and easiest way is to talk to people about how they feel morally, how they feel about their dogs and their cats at home, and compare that to what they're doing, and point out that their actions are not really in alignment with their morals. And it's easy to say, you know, I was that way too, because we all were. I also think that if we talk to people about the health benefits that we've experienced, that's a pretty strong pull for a lot of people. That works as well. So I think, although I admire many of the people who are out there on the streets talking to people about their fur and leather jackets, I'm not really sure that that is the best way to spread the message of veganism. So we've all experienced this. When you become vegan, when you've cleaned up your diet, when you're no longer eating death, you have a clear head, you can see things for how they truly are, and you will naturally be drawn to things that don't involve animals, like no longer going to a circus or no longer going to a zoo. Also, looking at your closet. But that's not the first thing that happens. I think for the vast majority of people, the first thing that happens is that you look at your plate and you see what's there, and you realize that what's there is death, and what it's doing to you health-wise is also death. But I think that from now on, I'm no longer going to be focusing on hidden animal products, because they are literally everywhere. Every time you think you have found them all in your home, you'll discover something else that contains a hidden animal product. Anyway, that's it. That's my little rant for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.